All right, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from Hop Butcher for the World, and they're out of Chicago, Illinois, and this is their Giardiniera. So they're calling this one a Citra Dorado and Mosaic-hopped Double IPA. Comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is just over 6 weeks old, and I'm going to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to Hop Butcher for hooking me up with this one. I really do appreciate it. Now, when it comes to labels and artwork and names of beers, I really don't mention them too much on my channel like some other beer tubers, unless they really pique my interest, and this one does. I love the color scheme to this. I just love how colorful it is, and I love the fact that Hop Butcher loves to pay homage to everything Chicago, and more specifically, Chicago foods. Now, I reviewed quite a few of those beers, like Tavern Cut, a deeper dish, obviously Tavern Cut and a deep dish pizza, two of the more popular pizzas in Chicago. Then they have Neon Green Relish, which is a condiment that goes on Chicago-style hot dogs. They also have their beef dipped, which is, shout out to the Italian beef sandwich, super popular again in Chicago. And this is kind of related to beef dipped in that Giardiniera, or I typically hear it pronounced Giardiniera, like they just forget the most people when I watch, say, food-related shows on TV or YouTube. I've always heard Giardiniera. That's what I've heard. But a Giardiniera, and basically it's a pickled mixed vegetable kind of combination. And as you can see on the label here, I don't know how well it's going to come off on camera, but you have peppers, you have garlic, red onion, carrots, and I believe celery, right? That's all. So yeah, the peppers, celery, carrot, red onion, and garlic. That's what you have, and that's pretty much what it is, a pickled version, or everything's pickled. They have, I believe, a hot and mild, and you can pretty much get them on your Italian beef sandwiches. That's what they're known for. So when I saw this label, I saw what they were going for. I love it. Regardless of whether the beer is delicious, and spoilers, Hop Butcher makes great 7.5% double IPAs. They make great hazies in general. I'm hoping this is delicious. Now, I didn't read the tasting notes, and I'm not doing that for Hop Butcher beers going forward because I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm hoping this is delicious. I don't know what to expect, although you got Citra, you got Dorado, you got Mosaic. It's probably going to be delicious. Give it a pour. And that's looking like juice from Hop Butcher. All right. Try to leave a little bit there. Again, I love this label. I don't think I can stress enough how much I love this label. But I love it. So, yeah, that's pouring out that milky, that super milky double IPA juice from Hop Butcher that you sometimes get. I've I've reviewed and probably will release quite a few Treehouse reviews. A lot of them look like that, just that deep, milky, like dulled out orange juice color, like just super murky. This one has about a 3-finger head. I poured it somewhat aggressive. It's soap sudsy for the most part. It's off-white, whatever. Let's get a nose. Oh. So it could be that my mind is playing tricks on me because of, them showing garlic and onion and everything. But this has, on the nose, a pretty big, like, dank onion garlic thing going on. Could be from the Mosaic. A little bit of that Dorado mixing in. But underneath that, an explosion of tropical and citrus fruits, I'd say. There is a shit ton to me peach in this one. Yeah, peach, apricot, mango. Really sticky sweet fruits, like over-ripened versions of those three fruits for sure. Then there's a nice OJ quality, like a not a super sweet OJ, but like just a nice like fresh orange juice. A little bit of like a grapefruit kind of rind. And that's underlying, again, the dankness is just a cloud kind of hanging over all those, all the fruity goodness in this one. But yeah, like just freshly squeezed orange juice, not too sweet. Peach, apricot, mango, big stone fruit vibe, big tropical vibe to this one. But that's after that dankness. It's cool because it comes in layers. It's like basically dank onion garlic. Then you get the tropical stone fruits, and then it's the fresh citrus underneath. It smells fucking great, like most Hop Butcher beers. So let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again to Hop Butcher. Man, that is a fucking great beer. I gotta go back in for one more sip. So, man, it's here, man. So drinking these Hop Butcher beers and having them for the first time in, since earlier this year, late last year. The last box they sent me was late last year, and I drank the last of their beers in like early January. So at the time I'm reviewing this, we're talking about, almost 10 months since I've had any Hop Butcher. And they're just hitting me in the feels. They really are. Let's go body mouthfeel because it's the easiest thing to do with a lot of these beers, specifically Hop Butcher. Body in this one, I'd say more medium than medium high. It's more straight medium, which is fine, 7.5%. The mouthfeel, it's soft, it's smooth, it's fucking creamy. I run out of things to say in descriptors for mouthfeels and bodies, especially when it comes to Hop Butcher beers. Because if you've never had a Hop Butcher beer, or you've never had like a Treehouse beer or another half beer or something like that, an upper echelon, hazy producer, you might not know what these mouthfeels are like, but these are just fucking like, I want to sleep. I want to put my head and sleep on this glass. Not on the glass, in the beer in the glass. But yeah, mouthfeel's bonkers. Maybe a little bit more carbonation than I'm accustomed to with a lot of their, top tier double IPAs, but fucking great. The taste though, it carries over all the flavors and everything I was mentioning in the aroma. They carry over quite a bit into the taste. The difference is the order in which I get them. Right at the front of the palate, sweeter than the nose, freshly squeezed orange juice. That's what I get right at the tip of the tongue. As it continues through, there's this nice medley of like candied peach and apricot and mango. It's like you took those three fruits, they're overripened and already sweet, and then you just like drizzled some like crystallized sugar on them, or you candied them in some form, like a peach gummy ring, something like that, but not maybe that sweet. Then about 2/3 of the way through the palate, that's where that dank onion garlicky thing comes in. But it's not as garlic and onion forward as the nose was indicating. It's just like a generic, like resinous kind of dankness. It finishes on the sweeter side of things. There's a kiss of bitterness on the back of the palate. This is one of the more sweet beers I've had from them recently. So a little bit sweeter on the finish, but there is a slight dryness. I would say like semi-dry. So not really bitter, but there's a little bit of dryness to kind of balance it out, but it still leans quite a bit sweeter. This is like double grid was to me, but not as robust as that beer, or maybe not as balanced as that beer, but it's still delicious. As you can see, I'm drinking this up, and yeah, if you like sweeter, juicier kind of double IPAs that are a little bit unbalanced towards the sweeter side of things, this would be your jam, and it is for me. It's really a delicious beer. I'd like to see maybe a little bit more balance, and I want that. And I know it sounds, a lot of people, I've actually had comments before where people are like, onion and garlic dankness, like that sounds disgusting. It's hard to explain if you've never gotten in a beer, because it actually is delicious when you actually get it in a beer. Like, it's such a different kind of tasting note that it works in a lot of these hop forward beers. And I wanted that to carry over more into the aroma, like a more of like that dank, just like sticky, kind of resinous, like onion garlic thing. And it did a little bit, but not to how it was in the aroma. So that's a bit disappointing, but at the end of the day, this is a fucking delicious beer. So I have no problem giving Giardiniera from Hop Butcher a fuck it, straight 4.5 out of 5. I was going to give maybe a low 4.5, 4.4, maybe a high 4.25, but this is fucking delicious. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you and say it's not, because it is. I feel bad because I give a Hop Butcher a lot of higher grades, and yeah, they send me beer, but here's the reality. I can't wait until they open up their new facility that they got from Half Acre later this year, because if they get better distribution, I hope more people get a chance to try Hop Butcher. They, pretty much do hazies, pastry stouts, and like low ABV lagers. But they do them extremely well, especially the hazies. And more often than not, their hazies are just fucking flat out delicious. So it's hard to really say anything negative about a lot of their beers, because a lot of their beers are really delicious to me. There's been some I don't like, but this certainly is not one of them. I really dig this one, and 4.5 out of 5 I think is a fair score. Price and availability. Price point, I believe they're $16 a 4-pack for a 7.5% double IPA of this quality all day, every day. Availability, they are getting better distribution even before they're opening up their new brewery. You know, I've some of my beer tubing friends have seen them in northern Georgia, seen them in the middle of Pennsylvania. They get in Michigan. They're online at different you know, like I think craftshack.com gets them occasionally. So yeah, you can get Hop Butcher if you really want to try them for the most part. But I highly recommend it because they make great beer. But yeah, they're not as, they used to be just a Chicagoland and that was pretty much it. But at the end of the day, you can get them if you want them, and I'm so happy. I'm appreciative that they send me stuff because I love trying all their new releases and some of their older ones. But yeah, I'm just kind of rambling now just because I don't want this review to end because it's so fucking delicious, and I cannot stress enough how much I enjoy this one. It's fucking, it's phenomenal. It really is. So appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. If you've had this beer before, throw in the comment section your opinions on this one. Let me know what you think about it because I think it's delicious. Between this and Double Grid, this last box they sent me is fucking killer. Even if the rest of the beers were straight, just not my jam, and just, I was gonna say garbage, but they're not gonna be garbage, but let's just say they're not great. These two beers more than make up for it. So yeah, anyway, till the next one. Cheers. Oh, hang on, not cheers. Whoa, 7.5%. It's a 7.5% hazy from Hop Butcher. You know what that means? You really can't taste the alcohol. That's how they roll. The only way I know this is a bigger beer is the fact that it drinks like a 7.5%, 8% beer because the flavors are immaculate. Cheers.